fire going. Alright. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done these. Turn off the starting solo. Howdy, everyone. As you can see, I'm in my Muppety best. I'm in my Muppety best. Animal! I'm sorry, that's loud. I'm sorry, that is loud. How is everyone doing? Shadow Dragon, I see you're the first one in here. You know what I need to do is actually share out the stream. I didn't share that I was going live. So let me do that quickly. And share it out to X. That I'm here live. Hashtag Muppets. Muppets never die. Alright, everyone. First of all, hello, good evening, and good night. Welcome. I hope I'm sounding okay. And there we go. Share it out to Twitter. I am using Restream today. I'm using OBS. I am doing a home stuff. Hello there. Indeed, my beard is a little bit messed up, and no, I still have to put a poll out for what we should call the Banshee. I don't know yet. Gotta work on a name. But how is everyone doing? Okay, so it is. If you can't tell by the thumbnail or by my hat, we are talking what's going on at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I haven't done one of these in a while, a little news-related stuff, but let's just talk about it. So we're gonna get all tiny, and talk a little bit about what's going on at Hollywood Studios and what's going to be going on moving forward there. And not burying the lead. Muppets. So Muppets is going to have some strange changes. Obviously, they're going to move Muppets, which is weird because if you look at the concept art, I'm going to hide my circle camera for a second. Circle cam. Where's circle cam? Circle cam. Okay, I'm going to hide the circle cam for a second. You can see that the Muppets Theater in the concept art is staying. So, what's up, Doug209? So the theater's staying. The concept art shows the theater staying. They're building behind Mama Melrose's, which is more like cast member parking and stuff like that, and some cast buildings. So the theater's staying, which now makes me believe that there's actually going to have 2 attractions for Munsters in there, a 4D show and a roller coaster, because they probably got some complaints saying, wait a minute, you're not going to put something in for us little kids, for like the little kids to have? You're just putting in the coaster that might, like Timmy can't ride the coaster? So I feel like Muppets Theater is going to end up being used for a Monsters, Inc. show, like a 4D show like what Muppets is. Now, it seems like Disney is trying to figure out a way to make sure that Muppet stays around, besides moving them over to Rock and Roller Coaster. So, personally, I think this is a good thing. I kind of am glad Launch Bay is still there. That's the only place you can see Vader. So, if you want to see original characters, but that's like the only place you can see Vader is there. So, it's just weird. You can see Batuu, like, so those buildings, if you look at them, basically means Monsters Ride and Rise of the Resistance are just going to be kissing each other almost. Well, Star Cruiser's more over towards the back of the park, or back of, so I don't think it's going to be too close near the Star Cruiser. The concept art shows that there's going to be a walkway, so I don't think it's going to be near the Star Cruiser. But it seems like they're going to take a lot of cast parking away, at least a good number of spots. I also don't think there's that much foliage there. Like, this concept art showing that much trees. That's not it. I'm just saying. I've driven around there. There's not that much trees there. But, so, obviously, Pizza Rizzo is going to end up becoming Harryhausen's, I believe. Looking at the locations on the... So this whole thing will probably become Harryhausen, so which means there will be a loss of a quick service. Um, because they're gonna put Harryhausen's in somewhere, and I can't see them doing a. No one wants to eat quick service sushi. Let's be honest. Unless they take Mama Melrose's, make that Harryhausen, and put a quick service in place of where Pizza Rizzo is right now. That could be the case. Like Mama Melrose's, bye bye. That gets Harryhausen treatment, and then Pizza Rizzo becomes Munster Pizza. Because everyone, all those kids love that Disney doughy pizza. But what's happening to the Muppets is they're going to be rockin' roller coaster with the band. Now, I'm not upset by this. I actually think this is pretty cool. For first of all, Aerosmith and stuff like that, the relevancy of Aerosmith and the music, especially since they're paying Universal for the rights. Yeah, I don't know why they aren't doing that yet, and it's not Disney, it's Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm has a lot of control over what the parks do with the Star Wars characters, so I do believe that it is more on Lucasfilm and less on Disney per se. But I mean, they're gonna have to have Grogu around more and Mando if they're gonna have Smuggler's Run have them in it. Like you can't have them not be near the Falcon if they're in the Falcon for the ride. So I feel what's going to happen is like Rey and V, those characters are going to be falling off the wayside. And I have a feeling Chewbacca is going to show up in the Mando movie. Like you're going to see Chewbacca in the Mando movie, so you have a reason for Chewbacca and Mando to be around each other and stuff like that. But this is I so here's my thing. First of all, you're going to have the cars change. It looks like it's still the same thing. You're going to have some paint done to it. I think this might be good. Now, they announced it themselves. Will close to make way for Unprofitless on Friday. So today they announced this. Disney themselves announced this. This is a full-on, real announcement. And personally, I'm not too upset as long as they do one of the following things. So let me talk for a little bit. Circle cam. No, I want full camera. Okay, let me talk for a little bit. All right. First of all, I got into things quick. How is everyone doing? I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. I tend to talk a little bit quicker when these home streams. I feel like people want to get things done quickly. But, okay. Two things. One, take the theater behind Journey to Imagination that is right now showing Mickey shorts, I believe. Or Pixar shorts, one or the other. It's showing shorts, like animated short 3D, 4D movies. And make that Muppets. Like, take the video, take the movie, like, take the ride footage, and put it in that theater. Because you've already had Muppets in Epcot a lot. You had Bunsen and Honeydew going around on their little bicycle thing. You have Muppets Taste Lab inside of Food and Wine. So you've been implementing Muppets inside that park for a while anyway. So Muppets should move to Epcot, in my opinion. I know IP in Epcot is not a fun thing. It's becoming Epcot. I get it. But I want that movie to stay alive. I want that attraction to stay alive. And realistically, no one really goes into that summer vacations shorts thing over behind Figment. All right, first of all, heresy. Muppets should not take over American Adventure at Epcot. I like that. I don't know rolling chairs. I feel like they're trying to push people to buy the full, like the Premier X, which they raised the price on. But I don't know. I don't know. Animal. Sorry. That's my opinion. Like, put it in that theater. Have Muppets go over there. Maybe throw Muppets and Figment. Have a Figment and Muppets combo. That could be cool. Have it a Figments and Muppet combo. And redo Muppets. Like, redo the Figment ride with some of the Muppets in there. And so, the same way, like, you had the creature from, Wally, the spirit of 3D, or whatever. That guy, like, you could put Figment in Muppet, like, they could make it work. I also think, and this is just me saying, they should put the Muppets ride footage up on Disney Plus, like non 3D version of it up on Disney Plus right now. Like, just do that. Go and put Muppets 3D the ride on Disney Plus on 3D, and do that right now. Just be like, hey, it's the video. The video is up forever on here. You guys will never have to worry about not being able to watch it or see it. It's up here, and then work on changing that theater over. You can start it now. Close down the little theater and start changing it over the interior to Muppets. Like, start that now, and that's a great way to appease everyone, because you're gonna get a new Muppets roller coaster attraction off of Rock and Roller Coaster. The other thing is the theater with Lightning McQueen that they're gonna do for the villains thing. That's not gonna be there forever. That's gonna be temporary. That's gonna be until the Villains Land opens. It's just to pipe up the villains before Villain Lands opens in Magic Kingdom. Now that's gonna take longer, so it might be a long time for that theater to move over to being Muppets. But that section will probably end up being a whole Muppets area. My opinion, my thought process, my whatever. I mean, I think that's very possible. It's a highly likely thing. Now, a lot of people are going like, Great Movie Ride. If you guys need to, there is a video of Great Movie Ride on my channel. As much of it as I could do without like showing off my family too much, but it is on here. There is footage of that Great Movie Ride. I think it was from 2015-ish or a little bit earlier, but it is on there. We all agree Splash Mountain 2. Hey, Tokyo Disney says, hey, super wet Splash Mountain coming back this summer. So Tokyo ain't bending the knee yet. And I don't think they will bend the knee at all after recent things. There's another thing I want to talk about, and this is something I've been noticing lately, and I don't know how to feel about it, or I don't know how to address, but when I go to Japan in 2026 or 2027, Disney Sea is awesome. Disney Sea is awesome. Tokyo Disney is awesome. It's the best Disney park on the planet. It was so cool seeing Disneyland Paris with snow. Seeing Disneyland Paris with snow, it's just so odd seeing a Disney park with snow on it. I'm just saying that. Like, there's something whimsical about seeing a Disney park with real snow. That, like, I mean, I was at Animal Kingdom last night. I went on Everest at 50 degrees. It's cold. Like, it's cold 50 degrees with wind when you're going like 35, 40, 50 miles per hour going on your face. Like, you got to think about that. You do not want to ride a roller coaster at like 32 degrees. It'd be like knives cutting into your face. I don't come with ski goggles to a theme park or a baklava to cover my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. All right, we can go. I'm just saying. No, they aren't. They have Big Thunder Mountain there. It's outside. No. So, I don't know if it snows that often, but no. I mean, not for nothing, the water parks close here if they get to 50 degrees, even though the water's heated. Who wants to walk around in a bathing suit? Yeah, I ain't busting out the Speedo at 50 degrees. It's just not going to work well. What's up, Tinsote? How you doing? Hope things are well over for you. I'm mixed on this. I am mixed on this. Because if the Muppets movie stays alive somewhere in the parks, I'm not too upset about losing Pizza Rizzo. You know what I mean? Like, as long as the movie is alive and well, I'm not upset about this. Would I have liked Powerline to go into Aerosmith? Yeah. I would have liked that. It would have made a lot of sense. I would have loved to ride about a father and son bonding and all that. But like, you know, Disney and that type of messaging, it's not popular with them. What was I going to say? It also seems like their desperation time right now because, again, they also announced Every hotel, even you guys staying at the values and moderates, can now buy the $300 to $400 Genie Plus Premier Lightning something or other. Lightning Lane, Lightning Lane Premier Pass. I don't know. They keep changing names on me. I'm never going to buy it. I'm not going to do it. But you know who that Lightning Lane Premier Pass thing is basically for people that were willing to do a VIP tour and don't want to change parks and don't need a tour guide, because that's what it is. It's a VIP tour without the tour guide, and cheaper, because those are like a couple $100 an hour. So I think it reached $450-ish or something, or is it going to reach that? I don't know. They're announcing it's sold out over and over again, but it can be sold out and then not sold out. It's all marketing tactics and all stuff like that. It seems like Disney is very keen to dig its own graves. I'm wondering if they announced some of this stuff because of the trailer for Snow White being in front of Wicked. Like, all right, we gotta jump as much stuff as possible to cover the Wicked stuff, or the Snow White stuff. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm actually morbidly curious about Skeleton Crew, now that I know it's kind of a Captain EO thing. Like, I'm kind of a little bit curious now. Because if it's a Captain EO thing... Alright, Tinsote, I gotta ask a question. Someone was telling me that the VIP parking now at SeaWorld is like almost $80. That's crazy. SeaWorld Orlando needs to get their parking sorted. Because $75 to park... Whew. I mean, even Universal and Disney keep it at like 55, 60. I saw that the other day, and I'm like, whoa. Like, oh there, okay, whoa. But, all right, rolling chairs, did you, oh, you missed that part. Okay, they're changing Rock and Roller Coaster to Muppets. Let me bring up the article again for people that have just joined in. Let me do this. Boom. All right. So it was reported today. So they are changing Rock and Roller Coasters to being Muppets. I don't know what music's going to be in there. And I don't know what music's going to be there. I will say I'm editing another 4xE charging video for Animal Kingdom. It's a life hack. It is a life hack. I got basically preferred parking for $5. And I got to charge my car up. The one thing is, I will say this, the one thing is, the cast members seem to try to dissuade you from parking in the charging spots, even if they're available. And that's a little bit of a... Like, they told me there wasn't one, and I could see it open. And like, oh no, it's full. I'm like, I can see it. It's open. Oh no, it's full. I can see it. So that's uploading right now. I think it actually just finished. Rolling chairs, I don't know. I mean, part of me believes that it'd be hard for them to do a full-size fifth gate. That's a very good point, Desote. Also, over here in Orlando, a lot of you do have a high number of annual pass holders for SeaWorld. You do have a high number of them. So they might be filling up a lot of the preferred parking and stuff like that too. You're right. I didn't think about that. The fifth... Okay, so here's the problem with the fifth gate, in my opinion. And this is just me speculating here. One, it's going to cost a lot more than it used to for them. That's one thing. You know, the last time they built the theme park was 1996 for Animal Kingdom, I think. Animal Kingdom opened 96, I think. So there's that. Also, it's the length of time and how much people are willing to spend to stay. Now, coming from a personal thing, my family was DVC, and we stayed mainly from Sunday and leaving on Friday, right? So we got in Sunday late, because back in the time was driving down from New York. So, you're driving down and boom, like that. Sunday we got there like 9, 10 o'clock at night. It was a 21-hour drive from New York to Florida. Um, so the Sunday was a wash. We didn't do anything really. We went to go get some groceries because it was a DVC room, so we had a kitchen to do breakfast in the room. And then we started our day. So we had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, left Friday. Friday, Saturday normally are more points for DVC, so a lot of people leave Friday, Saturday. You don't want to waste those points. So realistically now with 4 parks, Monday, Magic Kingdom, Tuesday, Hollywood Studios, Wednesday, Animal Kingdom, Thursday, Epcot. I don't know how many people will extend their stays that long. Oh, they also just added covered solar panel parking in San Antonio. Orlando might be following suit. Ooh, I like that idea. I'll take some solar charging if I could. I like that idea. Can I do a poll? Where? Huh. Engage your audience. Start a poll. All right, we're gonna see which would you have back. Which should go in that theater in Epcot? EO or Muppets? EO, Muppets. There we go. Start poll. All right. Poll started. There we go. I think Warner Brothers has the rights. But remember, remember Warner Brothers starting to do starting to do stuff with that, because a lot of people were worried about. They announced they were going to start making theme parks, or team up with someone for theme parks, and I think some people were worried about Universal and the rights for Harry Potter, because if Warner Brothers starts making their own parks, you're going to have a Disney with Marvel situation with Universal, and that's going to be very interesting. I'm wondering where Warner Brothers would build them, unless they would take over old Six Flags locations. Maybe. I honestly, if like the Warner Brothers park in Dubai, is a very good point of showing what could be done. So if they wanted to do regional parks instead of big parks, like a small regional park based on a certain. Yeah, Tinsote is bringing up Madrid, Australia, and Abu Dhabi. So if they started doing regional parks in the U.S. with a themed hotel to a certain franchise, so a Lord of the Rings park with a Lord of the Rings hotel, a Harry Potter park with a Harry Potter hotel, a DC park with a DC hotel, and something like that. Like going through their vast catalog of IP and do that instead of big parks. I think Universal saw what happened with Disneyland Paris, and Disney ate a lot of lost revenue off of that for a long time. But with Harry Potter being so popular in the UK, it makes a lot of sense. I'm curious how well. Oh, thank you, JT, for the nice hat comment. Thank you for that. It is a nice hat. It's because Animal might be going away. I don't know why it took so long. Oh, so they're doing an indoor Harry expansion there. Okay. Very interesting. This has gone a little bit off the side rails a little bit, but that's how things go sometimes. Universal will eventually get rid of Marvel on their own reasoning because of the popularity of it dwindling. That's definitely going to be a case. Universal is going to be getting rid of Marvel and probably putting Pokemon or something like that in there. Whichever park starts doing more anime manga content in their parks will get the younger audience. That's what they're into. Video games, anime manga. No, Universal couldn't do Lord of the Rings. I think Late Night with Cap just super chatted $5. I need to get a Howard the Duck Duck. Okay. All right. Jesus, I have no clue how many of those things just popped up. It works, whatever that was. I haven't done a home stream in a while, so I have all these sounds set up, and I don't remember what they do. Lord of the Rings would also be a hard park to make a little bit. I can see using using some of the Hobbit with like the shield scene going down the river. That'd be a great raft ride. Like that would be an awesome attraction based off that. You could do something really cool with the imps, the tall wood people. I forget their names. But you could do that where you're riding on top of their heads and their animatronic talk to you and you go through a scene riding on them. Like there are definitely cool ideas you could do with Lord of the Rings. It just wouldn't be the concepts that you think. You'd be seeing things, not be partaking, if that makes sense. But it could work. Like I could see a great animatronic show. It'd be great for food, man. Get some Hobbit food. That's very true. That is very true. Rolling chairs. That is so true. A Shire themed hotel would make so much sense. You could do something like Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, you could. It would only work with the Hobbit because there's not really enough water in the. Now, okay. Taking for a second the idea of you getting on sort of like a banshee, but you're getting on a horse, right? So say you're getting on like a horse, and it's an animatronic horse, but it's moving on a track, and you see the legs moving and everything like that, and you're riding the horse, and you have the ring wraiths chasing you, and that's a coaster. That could be cool. And then you get to the water, and you get the whole scene of being saved. Like that could be really, really cool. There's a lot of ride concepts that could come from this. It would be expensive. It would be complicated. And the more complicated you get, the harder it is to keep the ride going. Ask Rise of the Resistance, right? The more you do, the harder it's going to be. So you have to remember what we want, what we can do, and what will work consistently. What's up, theme park casual? My West Coast park friend. Soaring type right on the Eagles would be so easy. You're correct. What's up, Nagrinol? Yeah. Oh, no problem. Listen on your drive. Watch the road. Yeah, it is a lot of character development and battle franchise. So that's why it would be hard to do. It's not. Think about most of the theme rides in the parks. You're not really getting that. So like Universal, what story-driven rides are in there really that are about the franchises? They're all side things. So like Gringotts is a side thing from the movie, right? Forbidden Journey is a montage, and Hagrid's is a side thing. It doesn't take place in the movie. So you would have to take that concept of making side things from the movie and making the locations look good. I mean, Florida's temperament will work. California's temperament could work too. I don't think Universal has the space in California, and I also don't know. Smog Ride, Hobbit Boat Ride. Those are two Smogs, Minecraft Adventure and Hobbit. Yeah, those two would work. The question is, I don't know who has the rights here. That's the thing. And if it's Warner Brothers, I don't know if I can see them throwing down $2 to $3 billion right now for a park or whatever it is. Universal can't do much there. That's why they're investing so much in Texas and in Vegas and in Florida. Again, I don't know if that all year round HHN is going to work out so well because HHN this year did not work out super well for them. It's very much based on IPs, and if the IPs aren't there that people are into, I don't know what to do. I don't know what they can do. My head's getting a little warm. I had to turn my heat on today. I actually had to turn on heat. Like the house is at 74 degrees. I was cold. It was 55. It's gonna be 47 or 46 tonight. I agree. It wasn't a good. It wasn't a good idea. They should have treated it like Spirit Halloween and set up a bunch of ones that could pop up in a bunch of cities. Did I make the hat for Zort? No. This is actually one of the ones I found from a cat, and it just happened to work out perfectly. So in Target, they had it. I got it for Zort the first a couple years ago. But yeah, this hat worked out perfectly. So that's actually a very good find. Um, but yeah, cat in the hat, pretty much. Um, oh yeah, Everest last night was terrible. Like I was tearing on the ride. And of course, if you've never been on Expedition Everest, if you're in the front car, there's like the little waterfall at the end of the ride that you can sometimes get wet on. When it's 50 degrees out, you just went through like probably 30 degrees with the wind. Yeah. All right. Wait. Vero Mike's getting rid of Muppets and Rivers of America is a bad idea. Plenty of places to put cat cars and Monsters U. Laying by the pool currently in Vero Beach. Enjoy Vero Beach. Um, I personally, I think Universal will have the same problem though. I think the most parks they'll do is 4. I don't even know if they're gonna do a 4th park. They'll add a land, and I don't know what land it would be. Can Hyrule fit in where the Sinbad Theater is? I don't know. Like I don't know if Hyrule will fit in there. There is the Link movie that's coming out. I think they'll go along with whatever Nintendo wants to push. So whatever things have films coming out will be the thing that they're going to be used. That's my personal opinion. What Universal needs to not do is to make sure they don't Universal themselves in a Disney way. Like, I still think the ticket stuff is a little bit weird. I know it's supposed to be, I know it's supposed to be to limit people going in, but the whole having to buy 3 days of tickets. What's up, Celluloid Dream? On the Kick side, I completely forgot I had this link to Kick right now. Yes, no respect for Jim Henson. Now it is saying that Disney is saying that they're going to try and preserve the film and make sure it's still somehow around. So I don't know how that is yet, but Disney did make a comment about that. It is the last thing that Jim Henson worked on, Muppets. So I had chicken today, by the way. I had chicken. So Celluloid Dream always wants me to have chicken. Sorry, I'm not playing Fortnite right now. I will play Fortnite though on Sunday. Sunday I'll be playing Fortnite. But I'm getting back into things. So here's the thing. The reason why one of the reasons why I haven't been gaming for a while is how can I explain this? With what happened to my leg, sitting is exactly not good for me. So I've been working laying down, and it's hard to do that gaming wise or this type of thing wise with laying down. But that's why like my leg is still healing kinda, and it tends to swell up still a little bit, and it's actually kind of painful. So that's why I've kind of walking's fine and stuff like that, but long sittings is not good for me. So I don't know when that's going to be fixed, but it's I got like an hour, 2 hour max limit of sitting down before, which is great because it's on an hour drive for me to get over to Disney, so that's not bad. But it's just like that's why haven't been gaming or doing long gaming things and stuff like that. I just can't. It just starts getting too painful. So I just wanted to explain that. I haven't gotten a chance to explain that yet, and this is going to take a long time. My doctor, my primary, said it would be at least like a year for everything to be normal, and the swelling might stay forever, which sucks. But I just wanted to get you guys to understand why I haven't really been doing too much gaming. So if I do the gaming, it's going to be a little bit shorter, just with what I can handle. Little side update. The reason they had land for Epic is because they previously had that land before Viacom went under in the 2000s. Oh, interesting. Good to know, Shadow Dragon. I don't think water parks are a good idea. I'm gonna say that too. I don't think water parks are a good idea. I mean, I understand they needed one, but first of all, I'm gonna complain on TikTok people for a second. There's way too many TikTok live streamers at water parks, and that's creepy. I'm gonna say right now that's creepy. A vlog where you can edit out things and keep things, PG and all that, that's fine. But if you're sitting with your thing on someone's whatever, don't do it. All right, I'm just gonna say that. Don't do it. There's been a lot of creeps lately in the parks, and it's been very noticeable. Okay. Also, I do have. I am going to do a special video with the Daddy's Home shirt at Magic Kingdom soon. So that's the other thing I wanted to let people know. There will be a Daddy's Home with the with the Hall of Presidents. So that's gonna come around. Let me see what else. Just gonna while I was in my head about letting people know things. I don't know what else, but yeah, there's gonna be that. So far, I haven't had any bad interactions with wearing any Trump or MAGA stuff. So that's the other thing. I have not personally. I have actually got people taking pictures of the Trump duck as they go into park. Like, they're liking it, especially Universal. Universal was actually pretty funny when I went in. The dude wanted to take a video of the Trump duck. Half of it become OCC second building in the Rosen Shingle Creek. Okay. That's a lot of interesting. Rosen's everywhere around there. All right. Well, Rosen's been building up a lot. That's always in the news. I know that Universal just got their Christmas tree up today. Earl the Squirrel is out and about. So Universal is getting into the holiday spirits. Again, Universal's holiday stuff and SeaWorld, for the most part, are not an upcharge. So all you need is a ticket or an annual pass. Get to go see the stuff. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Mickey's Christmas parties, which have been light lately. They've been fun, though. I will say they increased the amount of entertainment. There are a lot more characters out. I like the addition of the Stilt Walkers, which is the same company that Universal uses. So I'm trying to figure out how they're doing both. But it's been getting better. And honestly, I'm going to say this. If you're coming down in December, geez, that's a lot. All right, Shadow Dragon. 3 or 4 more hotels and a water park. I feel like a water park. I don't know how popular Volcano Bay is. I'm not a water park person. I'm also not a public pool person too much. I have my pool. I know what's in my pool. I don't know what's in the pool in public. And I know what I was like as a kid, and I just let it rip. So I'm assuming that's what every other kid is doing. So I don't need to swim around in other people's pee. Gets my drift? But what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Just like, all right. Rainproof pools and learn. Hey man, I'm just gonna say right now. Ever since look, when my leg got infected at Disney because of water, I am very cautious now because of water at Disney. I'm just saying this right now. I almost lost my leg over that stuff. I am not into open water in theme parks or anything like that. I haven't gone to Tiana's because I don't want to get wet. Pirates is even pushing it. Like, I'm just saying. Like, I have to wear neoprene shoes so I don't get my feet wet. Again, personal things. So I had a small blister that just gonna say right now, I had a small blister that popped in the summer, like a callus or blister on the bottom of the foot, and I was in Magic Kingdom one day, and it just kind of went like 2 days later, my leg turned red, started leaking green fluid, and I was in the hospital, which is why I was in the hospital for 9 days, where they were pumping me full of stuff, trying to fight like 4 different bacterias, and I don't want to go through that again because I know someone down in Vero Beach that this happened to, and they lost their leg. So when I tell you I am careful about water, if it's raining outside, I ain't walking my dog. I am careful about whatever's going on here. Yeah, so just in general, be careful. um, in the part. Like, I, if you have cracked skin, yeah, it's just be careful. And obviously, this is not a PSA about that, but I'm just sharing because I kind of don't bring it up too much. It's I brought it up when it happened. It does affect my pace, and like I said, it affects me sitting. Like I'm starting to feel the swelling, so I'm probably gonna have to do this just for a little bit longer because it's it's just it's already gone. My foot is already like a size and a half bigger than my other side. Oh yeah, it was gross. Yeah, JT and R2 got to see the like first-hand account photos. Um, oh, JT, remember 21 months. Jesus, how many? I might have put too many monkey lizards up for that. Sorry. I don't know how to do bot tricks too well. But thank you for it's almost we're almost up to 2 years of members, everyone. It started January 2 years ago. We're almost there. And we are getting close to 3,500. I think we're 7 subs away from 3,500. So if anyone is curious and wants to let people know, we're getting there. 55% say EO. The poll EO is beating out Muppets. Oh no. Oh no. Why is EO beating out Muppets? Oh wait, well that's okay. But I will be at another Christmas party on Tuesday, so that's already up live. I'll be at another Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. The all right. First of all, that charging handle. If theme park casuals in the chat, that charging handle was a lifesaver. Like that charging handle is a lifesaver for me right now. My battery didn't go at all. I used it yesterday for the stream. I stayed at 100% the entire time, and no one looked at me weird. It did look like I was carrying around a lightsaber because it's a 6-inch handle, and then it's like, all right. So I'm gonna say one or two things. I'm torn right now. All right, I'm torn right now because MegaCon happens. I don't know if I can do every day at MegaCon because I also want to go to Daytona Beach Jeep Week. And those are like only a little bit apart. And I want to do MegaCon, but I also want to do Beach Week. So I have to figure this out because it is not, these are not cheap events. So I have to figure it out. Daytona will definitely be a bunch of fun stuff. If I do the right package, I'll be able to drive my Jeep on the track. And they'll actually do like a whole photo video of that, like professionally done, like their film crew. So I might be putting up a like little bit of a goal thing to help get the Jeep to the Jeep thing. And that might be where any memberships and donations and stuff like that is going to be going to, is building up for the Jeep Daytona Beach Jeep Week, because one, I like the stuff. I've always liked Jeeps, and I do want to get part of that community. It's going to mess up my algorithm. I think it's end of April. But it's not as cheap as MegaCon, and the stuff is more expensive if you want to buy anything. Because I have planned out the graphics. I've planned out the graphics for the Jeep that I'm going. I'm using a place near me that do custom graphics. I'm planning that out right now, with the name Rogue Wave and stuff like that, and that's gonna be fun. I have to get a step, so I'm working on. So if anyone has like recommendations for rock rail steps or something like that, like if you have a Jeep or a truck that you have them on, that'd be nice to know. Just saying. Because I do have shorter people that sometimes pop in the car, and right now it is sitting pretty high. I have to stretch all the way to get in, and smaller people, I have a stool that they need to use to get in with, and that's not fun having to be like the chauffeur. Put the stool down, wait for the door to open, close the door, pick the stool up, fold the stool in because I got a metal one because I don't want it to break, and then put the stool behind the seat. I feel like a chauffeur sometimes. So I gotta look at first step. I'm sorry this going rambling at the end of this because I honestly think that the news about this, while sad in some ways, if they keep the movie alive and stuff like that, I don't see this as a generally a negative thing fully. Um, I think as long as the movie goes to another theater in the parks somewhere, um, for all you know, they're gonna end up putting it in the Hall of Presidents for some reason. I don't know, but that's something. Uh, Also, food prices have gone up again. Again, food prices have gone up. That's one of the reasons why I haven't been getting too much. Like $10 for a cupcake. Come on, man. $10 for a cupcake? It was like $5 a year ago. Um, but there will be some Universal stuff coming soon and SeaWorld. I've just been at Disney for a bit, and the only reason is, yes, Monday after the weekend. I'm good. You can announce I'll be there. On Monday, I will be with After the Weekend. I don't know what we're talking about, but I'll be there. I well do it after Trump's in. You can replace it with Muppets after Trump's in. I don't want them to use this as an excuse to not have to put him back and have him talking. That's a cop out for them, and I don't want to give them that. Nope. I feel like I look like I'm half Canadian, half Russian, half furry right now. If I started talking like this from now on a stream, I said I'm good. Hello, Ashley Doyle. Hello. Like, this is creepy now. Hello there. Animal! I didn't realize how close to the microphone I was. I didn't realize, like, you can do a good impersonation right there. Animal, animal, animal. Sorry. They also need to bring back Muppet merch, because there is none. Not just Kermit and Miss Piggy. No. Animal. Welcome to the chat, Ashley. Are you new here? And also, did you hit that subscription button just to be nice? Did you? Because, so, first of all, Rock and Roller Coaster is going to be losing Aerosmith, Muppets. No clue what the soundtrack would be. I hope it's actually the band singing. Like, it cannot be... Don't put... If it's the Country Bears treatment, I don't want it. I don't want it that way. No. We want to do the songs from the time period of the show. You know what I mean? Give me some 60s, 70s rock. And do it that way. I don't want Muppets singing Megan Thee Stallion or something. I'm just saying. I mean, that might be weird of me, but I don't think you guys do either. Like, you want Muppets singing classic stuff. And also, how are they going to age this? Like, I guess Rock and Roller Coaster is kind of a kid's ride, but Muppets was the complete kid's ride. Also makes me wonder what's the Monsters show going to be. Oh, well, thank you for watching. I wonder, curiosity-wise speaking, of what they're going to do for the Monsters Inc. show. Because the ride's going to be based around the doors. Are they going to do like a synopsis of Monsters Inc.? Is it going to be a brand new thing? It's going to be like the shorts on Disney Plus with Monsters Inc. at work. I don't know. Are they going to get Billy Crystal back? Are they going to get John Goodman back? That's like all the things I have to know is like who's voicing things. I don't know. Zort, do you know? No, he's just going to laugh at me. All right. We are going to be the point where I'm going to end this because my leg is hurting very badly right now. And I need to go lay down with it up for a little bit. I'm telling you right now, this sucks a bit. Like just getting, without movement and stuff, I might need to get like a pedal bike or a standing desk. Maybe I need to get a standing desk. That might be the case. I might have to start getting a standing desk for stuff. I don't know how I'm going to do gaming with a standing desk, but I think other people do it, so... I don't know. Stay foolish, everyone. And enjoy your time in the parks. And comment below what you feel about Muppets, Monsters, Iger, Eisner, I don't know. Leave a comment. It lets YouTube know that you care.